so I gotta go home right after this.
Oh, that sucks. That sucks.
Figure it out. But I'm a trooper, so I'm here with you guys. I mean, because me staying or going isn't going to replace anything that's been stolen. So
probably not tonight.
Yeah, no. Yeah, well, looks like I'll be going shopping when I come back from the trip. So, anywho, so the Patriots win and Deflategate won.
Deflategate.
Here's my thing about this whole investigation. As soon as the NFL says, we'll look into it, then it's this huge conspiracy. The Patriots are guilty again. Unbelievable. They're going to lose draft picks. All the NFL said is we'll look into it.
Well,
the Colts went to him and said, hey, you might want to look into this. The NFL said we're looking into it. And now it's just, I mean, Twitter blew up with hashtag Deflategate.
Then let me ask you this. And let's just say it was some other team, and let's just say it was like the Chargers. Let's say that they were in the game to go to the Super Bowl, and this would have happened. Even though the tension would be diverted away from the Patriots, they'd probably be like, oh, the Chargers try and dab a little bit of patriotism play. Yeah, they would bring somehow the Patriots would get into this conversation one way or another.
Here's my thing. I don't understand how a partially deflated ball will help LeGarrette Blount run for 148 yards and 3 touchdowns.
It's easier for him to hold.
I don't understand how a partially deflated ball helps Nate Solder catch a 2-yard lob because he wouldn't have been able to catch it if it wasn't deflated, and then run his fat ass 6'8", 320 pounds untouched until he hits the 4-yard line, and then bowling balls the other defenders over to get into the end zone. I don't understand how a partially deflated ball is going to make DeQuell Jackson, the best tackler on the Colts, completely miss tackling Devlin at the 2, and Devlin just falls right into the end zone.
Well, it's easier to lose if you have an excuse. Or
it's not like Tom. This is his thing, though. It's not like Tom Brady threw it for 350 or 400 yards. It's not like there was an awesome Odell Beckham one-handed catch. How the hell did you do that? What are we talking about?
Well, this is just it. It's always something with the Patriots. It's not. Did they need the deflated balls to win the game? Probably not.
But there's no proof that there actually was deflated balls.
Well, that's just it. There was a ball that was deflated. Now, the question is whether or not it was intentional, which it could or it could not have been. If the ball just, I saw. Did you see that?
I'm a Patriot fan, so I'm defending them.
Yeah,
but every ball is given to the refs pregame. They check it. If it has too much air, they take some out of it. If it doesn't have enough, they put some in it, and then they sign off on the damn ball before it goes out to the field.
Well, that's just it, though. But then they go back to their sideline.
Yeah, they go to the sideline.
Right. So essentially,
and with all the cameras and all the reporters and all the video that's even running pregame, there's not one piece of video of a guy from the Patriots organization sitting next to that bag, letting air out or putting air in.
Not yet. That's what they're investigating.
Unbelievable.
And I'm not saying that they did or they didn't.
I'm just tired of hearing it, man. Are you serious?
I'm not saying they did or they didn't, but you've got to own the fact that
this is like Kurt Warner coming out and saying, "Yeah, they spied on us too."
But listen, did they or did they not pay a $500,000 fine and lose draft picks for that?
So in 2007.
But they obviously did something wrong. So it's a track record, and it's not saying this is right or it's wrong. We don't know yet. One, I don't know why it takes them 5 days to review video from a game on Sunday. It's the NFL. You have all the video.
Right? And I'm like, I mean, really?
Well, did you see Gronk's Twitter picture? He spiked the ball. Maybe that happened. Maybe legitimately
that is possible.
It's an option. And I'm not saying they're guilty right now. We've got to see the rest of the evidence. But it'd be the same thing if you hired a felon and you started having something miss up from your work. You're going to go, it's probably the felon guy.
Shut up, man. All right. So there is that. And then one of the things that I don't like about the media is they're feeding this. They're feeding the fuel to this. And the part that they don't feed to was when the question was asked, in cold weather, can a ball lose air pressure? Yes, it can. But if you look at this, and then they go right back to more evidence as to how it could happen. But he agreed. The NFL spokesman said, yeah, it can lose pressure when the weather gets cold. And that was the last thing you heard about that. But then he spent another 30 minutes on how the Patriots could have gotten away with it. Can the ball lose pressure in cold weather? Yes. Now moving on. Really?
It reminded me of UFC a couple years ago with Lane Kiffin, where they were actually deflating the balls because Matt Barkley has tiny hands.
Right. That's
and they what did they do? They pinned it on some kid and freaking marked him all up for the rest of his life and kicked him off the team. I don't think Bill Belichick is as bad as Lane Kiffin.
These things only come out after the opposing team gets their ass kicked.
Yeah, but the Colts aren't the ones saying it. They don't care.
Yeah, they were. They're the ones that brought it up. The ball that they intercepted, they said it seemed a little light.
They gave that ball to the ref, but they haven't said anything about it after the game that they're pushing it. They just said this ball feels funny.
And then here's another thing that I don't like. The media, ESPN, they keep showing the video over and over again, them switching out the ball, but they don't play any of the audio of the broadcasters going, well, they still have the kicking ball on the field. That's exactly what the hell the broadcaster said.
Well, the way it was, I wasn't watching at the time. I was driving.
I was
listening to the game on the radio, and they said that the ball boy didn't come out from the locker room. So they did have the wrong ball, which why do they need 17 balls?
Well, the kickers have a different set of balls. We already said that because they're scuffed up differently. And some kickers like the ball to have less air and some like to have more depending on what they want them to do. If they want them to bounce further, they have a little bit less.
Yeah, but why?
Because that's just the way it is. That's
why not just the NFL goes, here's the balls we're using, deal with it. You're professional players.
That worked back in maybe the 60s.
And it should work now.
There isn't a quarterback in the league right now. Like Aaron Rodgers came out and said, I want my balls completely blown up. He got pissed because the refs actually let air out of his ball.
Exactly. And they can all complain. If everybody's complaining about it, then that means you're doing it right.
But again, it goes to how the ball feels in your hand. I mean, you said some quarterbacks have tinier hands, some quarterbacks have bigger hands. So it depends. If you let a little bit of air out, which you're allowed to do, you have better grip on it.
Well, they have to be within guidelines.
As long as they're within guidelines. But it is a big difference between the minimum and the maximum.
But that's
it feels completely different.
Maybe you just have the NFL say, here's our 10 balls. We're going to use these 10 balls.
No,
nobody scuffs them up. Nobody does anything. These are the balls we're using.
That's not going to happen because they come out of the bag with a wax film on them. They have to be scuffed up, and they have to so you can at least.
Well, then that's what maybe you have the NFL.
Otherwise, you're going to have a piss poor product on the field where the guy's throwing a ball and he just comes out with a helicopter.
Well, you remember Warren Moon? He was meticulous about his nails just so he could dig them in.
Yeah,
and they weren't. I don't think he was scuffing up the balls as much as they do nowadays.
Yeah, but guys don't do their nails like Warren Moon did.
Well, maybe they should. Yeah. He was a great quarterback.
Even though I'm surprised Brady doesn't. So everything else he does. So what's your pick for the Super Bowl?
Still early. I'm rooting for a meeting.
It's still early. There's only one game left. These are the two teams that are playing.
Yeah, but I don't know all the injuries yet. I don't know how bad Sherman's beat up.
This guy.
Right.
Justin can make a decision faster.
I can make a decision. It just might change by next week.
Well, right now.
Well, right now I'm rooting for a meteor to hit the stadium during the game so we can get Colts and Packers back in it. But
that's so wrong. And then Arizona doesn't have a stadium again.
Yeah, we play at Sunday.
There is that repercussion.
I'm sure they have insurance.
Yeah, but it'll take them 5 years to build it. Brent, who do you got? Can you make a decision on who you want?
I'm saying Patriots.
Okay.
I think it is going to be Patriots. Seattle's proven that they don't. That again, we've always mentioned good teams find ways to win. Mm-hmm. But I don't know if this is the first time. I mean, I am kind of excited to see the number one play the number one. Therefore,
number one quarterback playing the number one.
You can't be like, well, we didn't have this, we didn't have that. Literally, actually, it didn't have mattered if it was. Actually, whoever would have been playing this game, whether it honestly had been Green Bay or Seattle, you could literally say playing the Patriots is the two best teams. So I still think it's going to be the Patriots, but I don't know. Seattle's right on this. After what they just did last on Sunday, I think it's going to be a good game, but I think it's still going to be New England. And I don't want to hear anything about deflated pelotas or anything like that, but
this is effectively being known as the You Mad Bro Bowl, because what Sherman did the last time they played the Patriots in 1-by-1, he went over and he asked him, he said, "You mad, bro?" Which I think is funny, honestly, but I I don't think Tom Brady found it that funny. I think Brady's been waiting a long time to get back at Seattle.
Well, I mean, obviously, clearly, you can say what you want about Rodgers not targeting Sherman enough. Brady doesn't have a bad. He's not nursing like a sore calf, so you know that he'll go anywhere. And personally, I think he's gonna go after Sherman. To be honest with you,
yeah, I don't think he'll back off with anybody. But here's the thing about Brady: he just throws it to the open guy.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if it's Hoa Manuanui or
I think the bigger mismatch is going to be who's going to cover Gronk.
Chancellor.
No, size wise, size wise he can't. Wait, he's about 6'3", 220.
Yeah,
but what's Gronk? Like you're saying,
6'7",
9 feet tall, 800 pounds.
He's like 6'7", 260, somewhere around there.
He's always a mismatch. I mean, you put a safety or a cornerback on him, they're too small, but they can king with him speed wise. You put a linebacker on him, they've got him size wise, but they don't.
The matchup that I like with the Patriots is their offensive line against defense, because that defensive line is not that good. That defense is good because of how fast their linebackers and their safeties are. They get up to the line quick. But when you're talking about LeGarrette Blount versus Marshawn Lynch, I consider that to be a wash. I do. The way that both of them are running the ball, I consider that to be pretty much.
Well, and
the
other thing is J.R. Sweezy might be hurt.
Sweezy, Jay Weezy,
Seahawks lineman, he got hurt late in the game. So Will Fork is the best defensive tackle in the league.
He also saved a lady from a car wreck,
and he also got a personal foul penalty. So what? So buttons.
You didn't hear about that though?
No.
Driving home from the stadium, there was a overturned Wrangler, and he reached in and pulled the lady out.
Reminds me of Joe Girardi pulling that family from the burning car after the World Series.
Yeah, this was the funny part was after he helped the lady out, she was arrested for DUI.
Surprise.
She's like, no, put me back in that car.
It overturned on its own.
Yeah, she was arrested for DUI. So that was pretty funny. But he stopped and he saw the overturned vehicle. He stopped and there was a lady in it. So I guess it was a state trooper that was holding the door for him. But he reached in and pulled her out with one hand. Just so, anywho, I think it's going to be probably it's not even going to be close to what it was last year.
Oh God, no.
Let's hope not.
Yeah.
It'll
be a game. It'll be a game.
But here's another thing. They're already talking about dynasty.
Yeah. Before the show started on air, they're mentioning that it takes 2 now to be a dynasty, apparently.
Takes 4. 4 is the number.
Apparently not.
It's always been 4.
7. 7's the key number here.
It was 4 forever.
The Patriots had a dynasty 3 out of 4. Early 2000s.
No, they only won 3. You have to win 4. You have to win 4.
They're about to win 4. Technically, if it's the same quarterback, does it matter how long it takes you to win 4?
Yes, it does. Because the first one they shouldn't have won.
Hey,
the Tuck rule.
Ooh. Ask any racer, any real racer. It doesn't matter if you win by an inch or a mile.
Tuck rule.
I like it. Was it a rule?
Here's why.
Was it a rule?
9/11.
Was it a rule? Shut up.
It was 2001. You needed the Patriots to win the Super Bowl.
That was way before.
It's 2001. It's right after.
Yeah, no, because the Yankees would have won the World Series that year. And they did.
They're different sports. Maybe the commissioner in baseball didn't want to rig his sport, but the NFL did. Needed the Patriots.
Oh, God,
I'm surprised Aaron's not like,
I lost a lot of money on that game.
I'm surprised Aaron's like, well, a pinstripe team won it for the World Series.
The truth comes out. Jags expected to hire Olsen as the offensive coordinator.
Well, the Jets did hire Chan Gailey today.
Yep. For the offensive coordinator, yeah.
And the other the Cardinals are looking at coordinators. I don't know what your guys' thoughts are. They're going to interview Mike Nolan again, Falcons, former 49er coach, head coach, before Singletary ran it into the ground. What are you guys' thoughts on that hire?
I don't really care.
I don't know enough about what he did in San Francisco to know.
Mark Trestman's with the Ravens, by the way.
Yep.
Mr. CFL himself landed as the OC with the Ravens.
I like how Kubiak's all, I'm very happy being the Ravens offensive coordinator. Oh, by the way, I'm going to be the Broncos head coach.
Yeah. Well, but when you have the opportunity to be a head coach.
He was a head coach. He had a heart attack. He almost died.
Maybe he had a splint put in and he's fine now.
Maybe he wants to have another heart attack.
Apparently, because he knows he's going to have to go through New England to get to the championship game.
I don't know why. I don't think he did that great of a job at the Texans. That warrants another head coaching job. But I guess if you're BFFs with Elway, he used to be his backup for a bunch of years.
Doug Marrone joins the Jags.
As what?
It just says coaching staff. So Olsen as the OC, Marrone as interesting. Marrone as the
For Jacksonville
It
offensive line.
just says
So who's
join
left
Jags.
open? The Falcons and the
Offensive line coach,
that's it. The Falcons are the only ones left, right?
assistant head coach. He's the offensive line assistant head coach.
But the Falcons are the only head coaching job open left, right?
They have their.
I think it's going to be Dan Quinn.
It is
Seahawks.
They
That's what
pretty
they're
much
waiting
already
for.
said it, but they can't formally announce it until after the Super Bowl.
Yeah, they can interview him now that they have the 2-week break, so they can interview him this week. But that's the only one that's open now, right? Everything else has been filled.
Which means Josh McDaniels is staying put.
It's fine.
Which
Is he
is
the
good.
one who drafted
Fine, man.
Tebow?
And went to the playoffs and won a playoff game with him.
That was the Lord.
Oh, that's not.
That wasn't Tebow. That
Whatever.
wasn't McDaniels.
Hey, when you draft Tebow, you draft everything about Tebow.
You draft the Lord.
You draft the Lord.
Oh, that is gnarly. Did Aaron? Did you see the replay of Ovechkin breaking the camera inside the goal?
No, I haven't yet.
It's just like extra close up. That's pretty gnarly. Of course, that guy's
That
got
is
one.
pretty cool.
He's got a wicked hell of a slap shot.
But the other big rumor is the Mariota to the Eagles, saying
Oh, wait,
they're
you
going to
said
do a bunch of moves to
in
move
training?
up, which I think they're going to have to be 1 or 2 to make that deal.
Well, then JD, you said, was it you that said if that were the case, then you could probably say goodbye to Foles?
Yeah.
I mean, Ed Foles would be all right in Tampa, but I mean, you're still going to have to give up a lot to get that pick from Tampa. You're going to probably have to give up Foles, maybe another player, and probably a first next year.
Do you have the drafts order in front of you?
I could pull it up.
Well, how far? Where are the Eagles? Are they
I
in
think
top
they're
5?
in the teens.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're probably in the middle somewhere. Probably 14, 15.
Yeah, I
somewhere
think
around
they
there.
were a positive record. What, like 9-7?
Yeah, they were
10 and
because
6.
they almost won the airing it out. ESPN Boston has a picture of Gronk spiking the ball. It says airing it out. Nice.
Let's take a look. I'm pulling up the mock draft right now, which has Tampa taking Jameis Winston, which I don't think that'll happen. There's way too many strip clubs in Tampa for him to go there. It's past 16.
Okay.
It is
So that'd be some severe.
20th.
That'd be some severe.
Right now on Walter Football, which is usually pretty good, they have the Eagles taking Trey Waynes, cornerback, Michigan State.
Interesting. Give it another couple weeks, and I'll put together a mock draft that actually makes sense.
I don't even know who that is. So
Bruins up right now on the Stars 3-1. Arizona's down 5-1. Rangers beat Ottawa in overtime 3-2. That would have been a good game to watch. Wow, there's a lot of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the 6 official games right now all went into overtime or shootouts.
well, I like that the NBA has the games all day on MLK Day. They had the games all day yesterday.
Yeah, they had the Hawks and was it Hawks and not Golden State, Hawks and Pistons.
They have every team playing.
And
And
then
it starts at like 10 in the morning, our time. It starts at like noon East. But they have all of that stuff going on. So I like it. The NHL does it too. They don't have all teams playing. They have a couple early games. Why, I don't know. Maybe you sit that one out. There aren't a lot of black hockey players.
Mhm.
But I think maybe you let the NBA have that day. But I think I like that they have that day for them.
Hey, why don't we go ahead to take a break, and we're going to come back. We're going to finish off at the top of the hour. But we want to play a little quick game when we come back about who's playing in the Pro-Am. So we'll be right back.
Would you like to own a thriving business and help employ local veterans? The Vetraplex Handyman Construction and Landscape business is the opportunity you've been waiting for. The Vetraplex is your gateway to an affordable startup business with 0% financing for qualifying owners. By owning a Vetraplex franchise, you will be hiring veterans, providing them both income and opportunity, while at the same time providing your customers a way to say, thank you for your service to our nation's veterans. For more information, visit vetraplex.org. Again, that's vetraplex.org or call 928-284-2022.
Breaker, 19. How about that bandit? You got them ears on, son?
Have you ever wanted to be a truck driver? If so, pay attention. If not, pay attention anyway. Southwest Truck Driver Training offers everything you need to get started. You can get hired before you begin training. They've got GI Bill approved training facilities, day, night, or weekend programs to fit your busy schedule. And if you have any questions, no sweat. They've got veteran supportive campuses with veterans on staff to serve you. And on top of that, they have lifetime job placement assistance. Put the pedal to the metal. Call Southwest Truck Driver Training today.
Everyone's going to need an attorney at some point in their life. I'm no different. Hey everyone, it's James from Vets On. Whether it was my last will and testament before deployment or my ongoing custody battle for my children during my divorce, I needed help, so I lawyered up. If you need help, I urge you to contact Capstrom Law Firm. Capstrom Law Firm in Springfield, Missouri services clients throughout the state in criminal law, personal injury, and family law. With over 13 years practicing law, Tom Capstrom understands both law and court procedures and how stressful they can be. Let Tom Capstrom Law Firm and his dedicated staff take the stress and worry out of a difficult situation by calling him today. We feel so strong about the work that Tom and his staff are doing that he'll be a monthly guest on the show. Tom is a veteran and a listener, for God's sake, so you know the guy is solid and will fight for you. Give Tom a call today by calling 417-864-0552 or email Tom at capstromlaw.com. And don't forget to tell him that Vets On sent you.
The choice of a lawyer is an important decision and should not be based solely upon advertising.
If you or someone you know is looking for a new job or career, you need to visit the pros. National Career Fairs at ncfairs.com. National Career Fairs hosts over 300 career fairs a year nationwide. The events are free and give you the perfect chance to meet some of the top employers in your area face-to-face. To find the nearest career fair to you, visit ncfairs.com. Again, that's ncfairs.com. What are you waiting for?
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Listen to JD's Rockin' Sports as we're about to close it out. A little early, but, you know, we're about to close it out. But we're going to close it out with a little bit of trivia where I'm going to go ahead and give the description of the individual. And my two little colleagues here, colleagues, said they can go ahead and just blurt out the answer anytime that they want. But if they're wrong, then they have to give the other opportunity to the other person.
Missing a two, Tiger Woods.
That is incorrect. All right, so
wearing a skeleton mask.
The Waste Management Phoenix Open, a Nexus Pro-Am will tee off at 8:30 a.m. on Wednesday, January 28th on TPC Scottsdale Stadium course. This NFL head coach will be playing in his second straight Waste Management Phoenix Open, a Nexus Pro-Am. In 2013, he became the first Cardinals coach since Norm Barry to record at least 9 wins in his first season with a 10-6 finish.
Skid marks.
Wisenhunt. That is incorrect.
Bite me.
Hockey.
Arians.
Arians.
That is correct. Bruce Arians will be there, ladies and gentlemen.
I was gonna guess Wizenhunt. You just beat me to it.
How much do you guys know about country?
That it should be outlawed.
All right. Country music star blank blank released his self-titled debut album in 2003.
Hockey, Blake Shelton.
That is incorrect.
It's
This
only
means
country guy I
Okay,
know.
wait, you said 2003.
in 2003. Hold on, there's still a lot to go. Here we go. In 2003, and the album single "What Was I Thinking" topped the country charts. His 2005 effort "Modern Day Drifter" also went platinum. He became the youngest member of the Grand Ole Opry when he was inducted in 2005, and that same year he won the CMA Horizon Award. His current album "Riser" is up for a 2015
Is it
Grammy Award.
Johnny S. Kicker?
You cannot answer.
Skid marks.
Skid marks.
Keith Urban.
Derek's Bentley.
Oh, thank
Oh,
God.
I
Derek's
was gonna
better.
say Steve Spittoon. I was way off.
I'm okay getting that wrong. I'm totally okay getting that wrong.
This television sportscaster joined the sports cable network ESPN in 1979 and
Hockey. Chris
hockey.
Berman.
Damn it.
Chris Berman is correct. And
know
quickly
Chris
became
Berman.
one of the most
I like to
celebrated
watch-
sportscasters in the business.
I like to watch the videos of him cussing people out on YouTube.
Nice. After cheering on teammate Aaron Hill and toting around large cardboard cutouts of Hill's head during last year's Nexus Pro-Am, Arizona Diamondbacks pitcher Blank makes his Waste Management Phoenix Open golf debut. He made his MLB debut in April of 2011.
Skid marks.
Yes,
Goldschmidt.
that is incorrect.
Hockey. Wade Miley.
That is incorrect. I said pitcher.
Oh, skip. Oh, sorry.
He is known for
You're
his
up. I already
unusual
went.
over-the-top delivery and for
Cole Mentor.
Cole Mentor. There you go. See? Man. This guy. will
Guy.
be-
Okay, he's a guy. Okay, I'm on. Okay, just
will
listen.
be playing in his second straight Waste Management Phoenix Open and Nexus Pro-Am. An avid golfer, he is the fifth highest scorer in professional basketball history and four-time league MVP with the ABA's.
Julius Erving.
You only heard it because of the ABA.
I was
portion.
gonna say Michael Jordan.
Can you name another ABA player?
Pistol Pete Maravich.
No.
He did play.
Elijah one.
After an All-American, that is correct, by the way. After
I was right. You were wrong.
Yeah, he was right. Yeah, the bald guy. After an All-American collegiate football career at the University of Pittsburgh,
I didn't know he played football.
the Arizona Cardinals picked this guy
Skid marks.
third overall. Yes,
Fitzgerald.
that is correct.
Woo-hoo!
Third overall in the 2004 NFL draft, a Cardinal for his entire professional career. He has been selected for the Pro Bowl 6 times and currently ranks fourth all-time in NFL history in receiving yards per game for a career at 76 yards a game behind Andre Johnson, Torrey Holt, and Marvin Harrison.
You can thank Josh McCown for that. Otherwise, they would have had that first pick that year.
This guy made his major league debut with the Seattle Mariners in 1989 and went on to earn 10 Golden Glove Awards.
Skid
13
marks.
Yes,
Griffey Jr.
that is correct. 13 trips to the
I was
All-Star
gonna say
game
Jay Buhner.
and belted 630 home runs, the sixth most in
Can
MLB
we do
history.
a game where you give us randomly obscure people?
Isn't this
this is
it?
pretty much it.
There was a country singer in this one earlier.
I'm talking about players.
Players.
After a distinguished 17-year career as an NFL quarterback, he now coaches football fans as an analyst on ESPN's NFL Matchup, where he breaks down the plays and provides other expert.
Hockey.
Yes,
Merrill Hodge.
that is incorrect. Expert analysis. He also plays a prominent role in
Oh, I know
ESPN's
the
Sunday
answer now.
Countdown every Sunday morning during the NFL season, as well as Monday Night Countdown prior to Monday Night Football. Brent,
17 years, you said?
17 years as a quarterback.
As a court. Dilfer?
No, Ron
Hockey.
Jaworski.
Ah, I knew it.
You already answered.
I know, but I knew it on the second go round.
This guy is a 2015 Baseball Hall of Fame inductee, a 5-time Cy Young Award winner.
Hockey.
Skid marks.
Hockey first.
Randy Johnson.
That is correct. 10-time MLB All-Star, 2001 World Series champion and MVP, a 303-game winner, and ranked second all-time on the MLB strikeout list, 4,875 behind.
Nolan Ryan.
Very good, Brent.
But he also may have the best mullet in baseball.
And you forgot to mention he was in Little Big League.
Nice. I'm sorry, that's not part of his bio.
It should be.
Former All-Pro quarterback blank played 15 seasons in the NFL for 7 teams. He is a former NFL NFC Rookie of the Year, a 2-time Super Bowl champion.
Hockey, Kurt Warner.
That is incorrect.
Oh, wait, he didn't play for 17.
And the 1991 NFL Comeback Player of the Year. Since retiring from the NFL, he now lives in Scottsdale.
Scottsdale.
That's where we're at right now.
Maybe he's around the corner.
How many? Can you tell me again? How many seasons was it? 12? Or?
It was 15.
Was it Mark Rippon?
No. How many answers are you going to give? Shut up, man.
I just like Mark Rippon. Anytime I can reference him, or his hot daughter that plays in the lingerie football league.
Yeah, I'll second
Play for
that.
7 teams?
Yep, 7 teams. 15 seasons. 2-time Super Bowl champion.
Oh, God.
Super Bowl 20 and 31.
20. Neil O'Donnell.
Come on, Brent.
I'm trying to think of a
5
quarterback that's played for
seconds.
7 teams.
3, 2, 1.
Warren Moon.
The only guy that couldn't rap in the Super Bowl Shuffle song.
Oh, Jim McMahon.
Jim McMahon.
Oh,
Played
God.
for the Cardinals, too.
On January 12th, his Ohio State Buckeyes won the first college football playoff national championship.
Hockey, Eddie George.
That is incorrect. The win, added to his 2 other national championships with the Florida Gators, places this coach in an exclusive fraternity of coaches with 3 national championships, with an incredible 38-3 record in 3 seasons at Ohio State. Are you serious?
I know the answer now.
He is a baseball guy.
Well, I mean, from Florida State, was that? I was
It's Jimbo
Florida.
Fisher.
No, it's not.
Steve Spurrier.
No, it's not.
I know it wasn't Bowden, so.
He's still the coach of
Urban
Ohio
Meyer.
State. Thank you.
Oh. Well, good. I shouldn't get a Buckeye one. I don't like Buckeyes.
Moving on.
They're delicious. You take peanut butter and put chocolate on them.
This
talking-
country music star.
Ooh, we're talking about the wrong thing.
This country music star.
Dirk Bentley.
Who performed at last year's Coors Light's Bird's Nest, took up golf at an early age and began pursuing a career as a professional golfer, winning his first tournament at the age of 15. After graduating from Vero Beach High School, this guy attended Florida State University. A wakeboarding accident, which resulted in reconstructive surgery, left this guy unable to continue playing golf competitively.
Johnny Hayseed.
That is incorrect. That is incorrect.
I'm good.
Dirk Bentley.
We already did that one.
I'm gonna.
Blake Shelton.
No.
I get 1 guess. You get like 6.
Miranda
Yeah.
Lampert.
This guy.
Keith Urban. I'm just going to
Toby
name
Keith.
No, not Toby Keith. It's Jake Owen. Jake Owen.
Oh, good. I don't own one of his albums either. I'm still okay.
I was
Still
way
doing
off.
good. Still doing good.
This cornerback for the Arizona Cardinals returns for his 2nd consecutive appearance in the
Hockey. Patrick Peterson.
Very good. 2nd year out, Pearson has earned a trip to the Pro Bowl in each of his 4 NFL seasons.
Good. Maybe he'll jump some routes there and miss it and look bad.
NFL Hall of Famer and all-time leading rusher.
Skid marks.
Yes,
Smith.
that is correct. Evan Smith returns for his 3rd time to the Waste Management Pro-Am, a Nexus Pro-Am, after participating in 2012 and 2014. A 3-time Super Bowl champion, Smith played 15 seasons in the NFL for the Dallas Cowboys and
Cardinals.
the Arizona Cardinals. In 10 seasons, this quarterback has led the Steelers to 4 divisional titles.
Skid marks.
Skid marks.
Roethlisberger.
That is correct. I'm not even keeping the score on who's actually winning, but
Math is not needed. That's not my
I
sport.
think it's me.
I think it's him.
Unless you're deducting points for wrong answer.
Yeah, you're at like negative 30 right now.
I'm pretty sure Steve Spittoon was the country
No.
singer.
It might be a group. After winning the Heisman Trophy and BCS championship with the Florida Gators in 2009, this guy was drafted 25th overall.
Skid
Hockey.
marks.
I think it was hockey first.
I think he got it.
Okay,
actually.
skid marks.
Tebow.
That is correct.
Thank you, Aaron, for playing fair.
Overall, the following
Got it.
year by the Denver Broncos. in 2012.
Only because I mentioned it earlier.
He was traded to the Jets, where he briefly saw action during the 2012-2013 season. He ended his professional career with a short stint with the New England Patriots.
Big question. Is he still a virgin?
And that is it, man. That's how I touch
It's
the
like-
question.
I'd have to say yes because we can't prove it.
Thank you for asking that question.
Did he get married? Because that was what he was waiting for.
Thank you for asking that question.
Thanks, Marshall.
Thank you for asking that question.
Thanks, Monstron. Why
I'm
don't you grab your
thankful.
crotch on the way out?
Thankful.
I know, right? He doesn't even get fined for that shit.
He will. He will this week.
Oh my god. Yeah, let's see him avoid media week.
I just want to know how that lady with the dress can get a pass to go and interview people, but we can't.
You mean with the
The nut job who goes up to media day in a dress and asks stupid questions.
and ask people to marry her?
Yeah.
She's actually a pretty hot show host.
I thought she
from,
was
like,
a
Brazil.
transvestite or something.
No, she has her own show in Brazil. You know, the NFL is trying to do international.
Mhm.
So it is worldwide. I mean, everybody watches it.
Lots of twins and transvestites.
And
So
twins.
I never understood that.
Dirk
commercial.
Bentley. So that's pretty much it, man. It's pretty much all I got, man. I'm kind of spent. I want to go see what got stolen out of my house. I got to go clean up all the damn graphite that they use for fingerprints.
They don't clean that up. They don't wipe it down when they're done.
Apparently not.
I thought
My
they used
roommate-
like dust.
I called my
Like,
roommate. And he said, "Yeah, he's cleaning all that up." So it's like, all right.
Weird.
So yeah, they knew what day I wouldn't be there. You're gonna die, McDougal.
Well, don't worry. We'll Aaron and I'll take care of shop while you're gone.
Yeah, I'm gonna be out, man. I'm gonna be out of town. I'm going to Vegas. You guys have fun, man. It's your show. Lock and load.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So thank you guys. I will see you guys next week, next Tuesday. But JD's Rockin' Sports will be live and loud at 11:05 Mountain Standard Time with these two guys and a whole host of others. So we'll see you guys later. Have a good night.
What's so bright?